We're not married. You don't own me, she said at the bar when I asked why she gave her number to the bartender. I nodded and moved out while she was at a club. She came home to half-empty rooms and a note saying, "You're right, I don't." Hey viewers, before we move on to the video, please make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button if you want to see more stories like this. Thanks. I need to write this down because I still can't believe I actually did it. My hands are still shaking a little and it's been 3 days. So Friday night, we're at Murphy's with our usual group. Me, my girlfriend Emma, her friend Rachel, my buddy Mike, and a couple others. Normal Friday there, you know. Couple drinks, some wings, nothing special. Emma's at the bar getting another round. I'm watching her because, I don't know. Lately, I've just been watching. She's laughing really loud with the bartender, touching his arm, flipping her hair. The guy's eating it up, leaning in close. She comes back with the drinks and her phone out, smiling at the screen. New friend, I ask, not even accusatory, just like conversational. She doesn't look up, just the bartender. He's funny. Cool, I say. What's his name? Now she looks up. Why? Just asking. His name is Tyler. Why does it matter? Mike's looking at his phone real hard. Rachel's suddenly very interested in her drink. It doesn't, oh my God, here we go. She's loud now. People at the next table glance over. We're not married, okay? You don't own me. I can talk to whoever I want. My face gets hot. I didn't say you couldn't. You're doing that thing, that controlling thing where you ask questions like you're my dad or something. I asked his name, Emma. Yeah, well, it's weird. She takes a long drink. We're not married. You don't get a say in who I talk to or who I give my number to. The table goes quiet. You gave him your number? Oh my God. She laughs, but it's mean. Yes, I gave him my number because we're not married and you don't own me. Okay, we're just dating. Rachel laughs nervously. Maybe. No, I'm serious. I'm so tired of this. He acts like we're married when it's convenient for him. But then when I want to move in together or talk about the future, suddenly he's all, let's not rush things. And she knows it. I'm the one who's been asking about moving in together. She's the one who said she needed space and didn't want to feel tied down, but I don't say any of that. I just pick up my beer and finish it. You know what? I put the empty glass down carefully. You're right. She blinks. What? You're right. We're not married. You can do whatever you want. I stand up. I'm going to head out. Are you serious right now? Yeah, I'm tired. I pull out my wallet, drop $40 on the table. That should cover my half. Mike's standing too. Hey man, you okay? I'm good, just going to call it a night. Em is staring at me like I just spoke Greek. You're seriously leaving because I talked to a bartender. I'm leaving because I'm tired. Em, I'll see you later. I walk out before she can say anything else. My heart's pounding so hard I can feel it in my throat. The drive. I sit in my car for like 10 minutes before I start it. My hands won't stop shaking. It's not the bartender. It is, but it's not. It's the way she said it in front of everyone. Like I was being crazy for even noticing. It's that this is the 3rd time this month she's pulled something like this. 2 weeks ago, she forgot we had dinner plans because she went to happy hour with work people and didn't check her phone. Last week, she posted an Instagram story at some guy's apartment at 2 a.m. Just friends, stop being paranoid. It's that when I asked if she wanted to meet my parents for their anniversary dinner, she said, that's so much pressure. And labels are weird. But when her car needed new tires, suddenly we were serious enough that I could chip in half. When she needed someone to dog sit for a week, we were serious enough for that. When rent was due and she was short, we were definitely serious enough. I drive home to our apartment, the one we've shared for 8 months, and she's not there yet. She texted the group chat that she was staying out, going to meet some people at Club Vibe. Of course she is. I sit on the couch with another beer and just look around. The couch is mine. I bought it when I moved to the city 3 years ago. The TV is mine. The PlayStation, the coffee table my parents gave me. The nice wooden bookshelf, mine. Kitchen table, hers actually. The cheap IKEA chairs that wobble, those are hers too. I stand up and walk to the bedroom. The bed frame is mine. The good mattress, we split it, but I paid 70% because I made more money. The nice sheets we sleep on, I bought those. Bathroom, my towels, my shower curtain, my bath mat. She has like 3 things from Target in her makeup bag. I go back to the living room and open another beer. The lease is in both our names, but I paid the deposit. I pay 60% of rent because, again, I make more. She got mad when I suggested we split it evenly. That's not fair to me, she said. I pay for internet. Electric is in my name, water too. My phone buzzes, group chat, Rachel. Emma's pretty drunk. Someone should keep an eye on her. Mike replying directly to me. You good, bro? I don't answer either. I look at the time, 10:47 p.m. She won't be home until at least 2 a.m., probably later. I open my phone and scroll to Mike's number. Hey man, I need a huge favor. The move. Mike shows up at 11:30 with his truck and doesn't ask questions until we're inside. Dude, what's going on? I'm moving out tonight. He looks around. Are you sure? Shouldn't you guys talk or? We're not married, Mike. She made that very clear, so I'm leaving. He stares at me for a second, then nods. Okay, where do we start? We start with the living room. The couch is heavy as but we get it. The TV, the entertainment center, the bookshelf, my gaming chair, the lamp my sister got me. I'm pulling books off the shelf and Mike goes, You okay? I'm great. You're shaking. I look at my hands. He's right. I'm fine. Let's just get this done. We move to the bedroom. I strip my side of the bed, my sheets, my pillows, my blanket. The room looks lopsided now, half dressed. Dude, this is crazy, Mike says, but he's still helping. Is it? She doesn't want to be tied down, right? So I'm untying her. We pack my clothes, my shoes, my box of important documents. The framed picture of me and my brother. She always said it didn't match the aesthetic. Kitchen. This is where it gets petty, maybe, but psad did. The coffee maker. Mine. She uses it every single morning. The good knives. Mine. Wedding gift from my aunt when I got my first apartment before I even met Emma. The cast iron pan. Mine. The nice plates we use when people come over. Mine. I leave her the cheap plastic Target and the mismatched mugs. You're taking the coffee maker? Mike asks. I paid for it. She's going to be pissed. She can buy her own. Bathroom, my towels, all of them. My nice shampoo that she's been using. We share everything, babe. My electric toothbrush, my razor, the bath mat. I leave the cheap hand towels and her stuff. We're loading the last of it when Mike says, What about bills and shit? I sit down on the floor, my floor. There's nothing left to sit on. And pull out my phone. Internet account, electric, water, all in my name. I forward her the account information. You'll need to transfer these. I'm canceling service on my end next week. I don't turn them off. I'm not that much of a She'll have time. Bank account, we never combine them, thank God. But we have Venmo history going back months. I screenshot it just in case. Dude, you're being so methodical about this, Mike says. Learn from my dad's divorce, document everything. It's 1:15 a.m. We're basically done. The apartment looks bombed. There's her furniture, her stuff, but all these empty spaces where my things were. It echoes now. I need to leave a note. I find a piece of paper and a pen. Stand at the kitchen counter where the coffee maker used to be, which feels right somehow. I write. We're not married and I don't own you. You're right. Too much. I crumple it. Try again. You were right. We're not married, so I left. Still not right. Finally. You're right, I don't. I stare at it. It's perfect because it's nothing. It's everything she said. Agreed with completely. I leave it on the counter with my key on top. Let's go, I tell Mike. We walk out at 1:43 a.m. I don't look back. Her phone starts ringing at 3:17 a.m. I'm on Mike's couch, not sleeping. Beer in hand when my phone lights up. Emma calling. I silence it. Text message. Where are you? Another. What the? Another. Did you take the couch? Another. Are you kidding me right now? I turn my phone face down. Mike comes out of his room. She figure it out? Yep. You going to answer? Nope. He nods, goes to the kitchen, comes back with 2 more beers, hands me one. For what it's worth, he says, she's been treating you like Bernstein for months. We all saw it. Yeah. Rachel even said something to her a few weeks ago. Told her she was taking you for granted. What did Emma say? That you were fine with it, that you liked taking care of her. I laugh, but it sounds wrong. Cool. My phone won't stop buzzing. I pick it up. Scroll through. This is so immature. We need to talk about this. You can't just leave. I'm calling Mike. Why aren't you answering? Did you seriously take the TV and the coffee maker? Really? You're such an I block her number. The silence is immediate and perfect, but the group chat starts blowing up. Rachel. What the hell did you do? Someone else. Emma is freaking out. Another friend. Dude, what happened? Mike, bless him. He left. That's what happened. Maybe ask Emma why. Rachel. He just moved out in the middle of the night like a coward. Mike. He moved out while she was at the club again for the third weekend in a row. I mute the whole thing. Morning. I don't sleep. I watch the ceiling fan go around and around. At 7 a.m., I get up, shower, borrow Mike's razor, look at myself in the mirror. I look like Günt, but also I don't know. Lighter. Check my phone. 47 notifications. I scroll through Emma's progression. 3:17 a.m. Anger. What the woot? 3:45 a.m. Confusion. I don't understand. 4:30 a.m. Bargaining. Can we please just talk? 5:12 a.m. More anger. You're insane. 6 a.m. Desperation. Please answer me. I realize she's been awake all night too. Mike makes coffee, hands me a mug. Want to talk about it? And suddenly it all comes out. Not in order. Just everything. She gave her number to a bartender in front of me, in front of everyone. And when I asked about it, she acted like I was crazy. Yeah, that's... But it's not just that. Remember our anniversary? 3 years. She forgot. Said she made plans with the girls and couldn't cancel. I remember. And last month when my mom came to visit, Emma said she had a work thing. Then posted Instagram stories at brunch with friends. Dude. And she's always saying I'm controlling when I ask basic shit like where she is at 2 a.m. or who's texting her. But if I don't text her back within an hour, I get 20 messages about how I'm ignoring her. That's manipulative as hell. And the money thing. I pay for everything. Most of rent, all the utilities, groceries, dates, her car insurance that one time. But when I suggested we split rent evenly based on our incomes, she said I was being unfair. That relationships aren't about keeping score. But she kept score when it benefited her. Exactly. When she needed help, we were serious. When I needed, I don't know, basic respect. Suddenly, we're just dating and I'm being too intense. Mike nods. You did the right thing, man. Then why do I feel like T? Because you're not in tune. You actually cared about her. My phone rings. Unknown number. I ignore it. It rings again. Same number. It's probably her calling from someone else's phone. Mike says. I answer. What? You can't just block me, Emma. She's been crying. I can hear it. I can't actually. We need to talk about... What about? About you leaving. About you taking everything. I took my stuff, Emma. You took the couch. My couch that I bought 3 years ago. We share everything. No, you use my stuff. There's a difference. Silence, then. I can't believe you're being like this. Being like what? So cold, so mean over one stupid comment. It wasn't one comment. I was drunk. You gave your number to another guy. Sober or drunk? That's pretty clear. I didn't. It wasn't like that. What was it like then? She doesn't have an answer. I got to go. Wait. Can we meet somewhere? Talk in person? Every part of me wants to say no. But there's this small voice, the part that still remembers why I loved her, that says maybe I owe her that much. Fine. Where? The coffee shop. We meet at this place near her work. Neutral territory. She's already there when I arrive, sitting at a back table, and she looks rough. No makeup, hair in a messy bun, yesterday's clothes. I look pretty rough too, probably. I sit down, order a black coffee when the server comes. Emma already has some complicated latte, so I say, so. She's fidgeting with her cup. I don't even know where to start. Start anywhere. I don't understand why you left like that in the middle of the night without even talking to me. You were at the club. You could have waited. Why? So you could tell me I was overreacting. That I was being controlling. She flinches. I didn't mean it like that. How did you mean it? You embarrassed me in front of everyone. I actually laugh. I embarrassed you? Yes. You were interrogating me about talking to the bartender. I asked his name, Emma. It felt like an interrogation because you gave him your number. So what if I did? We're not... She stops. Not married, I finish. Yeah, you made that really clear. She looks down at her latte. I didn't mean it like... I just meant that you were acting possessive. Possessive because I wasn't thrilled that my girlfriend gave her number to another guy. You don't trust me. Do you trust you? She looks up, eyes wet. That's not fair. None of this is fair. You know what's not fair? Me paying for most of our life together while you tell people we're just dating. You know what's not fair? Me rearranging my schedule to meet yours while you forget our anniversary. You know what's not fair? Me being called controlling for asking where you are at 3 o'clock a.m. I have friends, I have a life. I'm not asking you not to. I'm asking you to respect me enough not to rub it in my face. The coffee shop goes a little quiet. We're getting looks. She's crying now. I do respect you. No, you don't. You respect what I can do for you. Big difference. That's not true. When's my birthday, Emma? What? My birthday. When is it? She stares at me. July something. August 12th. We've been together 3 years. Okay, so I'm bad with dates. What's my middle name? What am I allergic to? Why are you? What's my mom's name? Stop it. She's full crying now, and I feel like an lesson. But I also feel like I'm right, and both things are true at the same time. I lower my voice. You don't know me, Emma. You know the version of me that's useful. The one who pays for and gives you a place to stay and doesn't ask too many questions. That's not. I love you. Do you? Or do you love having me around? She doesn't answer. I finish my coffee. It's bitter and too hot, and I burn my tongue, but I finish it anyway. I think we're done here. So that's it? Her voice cracks. 3 years and you just quit. I'm not quitting. I'm just done being treated like I don't matter. You do matter. Then why do I feel like I don't? She reaches across the table like she's going to grab my hand, but I pull back. Emma, you've been checking out of this relationship for months, maybe longer. I just finally caught up. I haven't. You have. Every time I tried to talk about the future, you shut down. Every time I asked for basic consideration, you call me controlling. You wanted all the benefits of a relationship without any of the commitment. And that's fine. That's your choice. But it's not what I want. What do you want? I want someone who's sure about me. Someone who doesn't make me feel crazy for having expectations. Someone who doesn't humiliate me in front of our friends because I dared to notice when something was off. She's sobbing now, ugly crying into her hands, and people are definitely staring. Part of me wants to comfort her. Part of me wants to apologize and take it all back and pretend Friday night never happened. But a bigger part of me, the part that's been slowly dying for months, just wants to leave. So I do. I stand up, drop a 10 on the table for my coffee, and walk out. She doesn't follow me. 3 weeks later, I'm in my new place. Studio apartment. Nothing fancy, but it's mine. My couch looks good here. My TV, my coffee maker. I'm sleeping okay, eating okay, working out again, which I'd stopped doing because Emma said I was obsessed with the gym. Mike comes over with pizza and beer. We watch the game. Heard from her? He asked during a commercial. She texted a few times, asked if we could try again. What did you say? Nothing. I think saying nothing says enough. Rachel's still pissed at you, by the way. Yeah, I figured. She says you blindsided Emma. That you didn't even try to work on things. I tried for months. She wasn't interested in working on anything. She was interested in doing whatever she wanted while I shut up and paid for it. Mike nods. That's what I told her. What did she say? That I was taking your side because we're friends. Aren't you supposed to take your friend's side? That's what I said. We laugh. My phone buzzes. Instagram notification. Emma posted a photo. I don't open it. I don't need to. You miss her? Mike asks. I think about it. Really think about it. I miss who I thought she was. I say finally I miss the idea of us. But the actual her, the one who treated me like a... No, I don't miss that. That's healthy as G, dude. Is it? I still feel guilty. About what? I don't know. Leaving like that. Moving out while she was gone. The coffee maker thing was petty. Dude, she gave another guy her number to his face in front of you. You think you're the petty one? I guess not. We watch the game. My team loses, but I don't really care. The end. Sort of. It's been 2 months now. I'm good, not great, but good. I'm dating again. Nothing serious. A girl from work asked me to get drinks, and I said yes, and it was fine. Nice even. She laughed at my jokes and asked about my family and picked up the check before I could reach for my wallet. We can split it, I said. I asked you out, she said. Next one's on you. There was going to be a next one. That felt good. I saw Emma last week. Mutual friend's birthday thing. She was there with someone new already. Tall guy, beard. Looked like he probably had a podcast about craft beer or some... She saw me and her face did this thing. Surprise, then anger, then something like sadness. I nodded. She nodded back. Her new guy didn't notice. He was talking to someone about I Thought You Not, his podcast. You okay? Mike asked. He'd materialized next to me with a beer. Yeah, I'm good. You look good. I feel good. Lighter, you know? That's what leaving dead weight does. We stood there for a minute watching Emma laugh too loud at something podcast guy said. You think she learned anything? I asked. From this? Probably not. Some people don't learn. They just move on to the next person and do the same. That's bleak. That's reality. Maybe he's right. Maybe she's already telling podcast guy he's too controlling. Maybe she's already lining up the next one after him. But that's not my problem anymore. My problem is my problem, and that's enough. Someone asked me the other day if I regretted how I handled it, if I wished I'd done it differently. Honestly, no. Could I have handled it better? Sure. I could have had a calm, mature conversation. Could have suggested couples counseling. Could have given her a chance to apologize, to change, to fix things. But here's what I learned. You can't fix someone who doesn't think they're broken, and I was so tired of trying. So I left in the middle of the night with my couch and my coffee maker and my dignity. And you know what? I'd do it again because she was right about one thing. We weren't married, and I didn't own her. But I also didn't know her, so... Update. Some people are asking what happened with the apartment. She couldn't afford it alone. Surprise. So she moved back in with her parents. She tried to get me to pay my half of the remaining lease. I sent her a copy of the lease agreement where it clearly states we're individually responsible for our own portions. She stopped asking. The utilities got transferred. Eventually, we have no mutual friends anymore. Everyone picked sides. I got Mike and the reasonable ones. She got Rachel and the people who think I'm an astern for abandoning her. I'm okay with that. Tyler, the bartender. They dated for 3 weeks, according to Mike, who heard from someone who heard from Rachel. Then he broke up with her because, and I quote, she was too much drama. I laughed for a solid 5 minutes when I heard that. My new apartment has a balcony. I sit out there sometimes with my coffee from my coffee maker and watch the sunrise. And I don't feel guilty anymore. Not about the couch, not about the coffee maker, not about leaving. Because here's the thing. They don't tell you about walking away. Sometimes the person you're saving is yourself. And that's not selfish, that's survival. Thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and hit the like button. What do you think about this story? Share it in the comments.